My bad. I did not mean to play my intro. My bad, y'all. I did not mean to play my intro. My bad. I thought I was doing the 10 count. My bad.
You thought you were doing the 30 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I was doing the 30-second count. And I said, why is my intro playing? My bad, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hey,
everybody.
As y'all know, we having bad weather. It's been a lot of rain, so I think I have a little bit of a delay. But we're going to keep it moving, y'all. We're going to keep it moving. How you doing, girl?
I'm making it. You know, it's that time of year for me where it's really busy. So work has been dragging me through. I'm just so happy it's the weekend. I had my little weekend party favor. So we're going to see how this turned out this week.
Oh, Lord. Not the same party favor.
I love a good party favor.
We're going to get through this, honey. We have 2 weeks to get caught up on. And I did send it to Busy, but Busy, Cajun, Busy is busy, okay? I have not heard from Busy, but I know that, he's got a lot going on too, child. But all of us had to sort of take the week off last week. So we're going to kind of pick up where we left off. And as you guys know, we had a double eviction last night, which we pretty much knew the double eviction was coming. Yeah, I mean, when they did the whole thing with the AI saying that Julie was trying to, Julie was like, oh, it's danger coming down. I said, girl, it's the double eviction, child. We know what you're talking about. So let's go back where we left off. We left off after Quinn got sent home. And all we knew was that everybody was in the backyard. We didn't know why they were in the backyard. We didn't know what the hell was going on. And we found out that they were stuck in Janky's world.
I ain't seen nothing about them being in that backyard. I saw T-Core go home and I was like, cool.
So let me say this about the Janky's world situation. The Janky's world situation really truly made me I don't live in I don't live in La La Land. And I understand that, they tweak things and twist things and we don't always see everything, right? Mm-hmm. But let me be clear that with Janky's world, I absolutely do not believe that they stayed in that backyard the whole week without ever going back inside. Huh?
You don't think so?
No. I don't think that they only ate pizza and ice cream all week. Absolutely not. I don't believe they had the whole sleep deprivation thing for the whole week. Now, do I think they spent the majority of the time out there? Yeah. Do I think that the majority of that they only offered them was pizza and ice cream? Sure. But I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be a level of cruel and unusual punishment that comes into play.
They did it last season with Half the House. Remember when Half the House had to live outside?
And I didn't believe that either.
Really?
Not 100%.
I think they probably did. I think they did. Remember, they outside isn't the typical outside. It's still a studio.
The people are telling me that they did because the live feeds were on all day and all night, child. They telling me they were out there, child. Okay.
I guess that was, I really don't care. I wouldn't have been out there. That would have been time for Angie to self-evict because I didn't sign up to live outside. But I guess they did.
Okay, so maybe them staying outside. Okay, fine. Because, I mean, I do know it was raining because we saw them in raincoats. We saw them moving their beds to get out of the rain. We saw that it was hot because we saw them in the pool, like, straight up hot as hell. So, I mean, I do believe they were in the elements the majority of the time. But don't get me wrong. I believe they were in the elements the majority of the time. I don't know. Maybe it's just my cynical, me being cynical. I don't know.
I can't see them having them stay outside in the rain. So I might.
They were in raincoats. I mean, they had on raincoats, and at one point they even because there was this whole moment where Chelsea got. Listen, Chelsea, hey, Chelsea, girl, just go ahead and admit that you feeling that boy, and then it'd be okay. Like you getting mad because Cam is talking to these other women and you keep acting like it's about gameplay and it's about you being able to trust him and you worrying about whether he is going to twist on you when it's really just about you liking his stanky ass feet.
And that's it.
Ever since y'all told me that man feet stink, I can't unsee it. Every
His
time I
soul
look at him,
is
I'm
standing up
it do
on
look
his
like his
own.
feet stink.
I don't know. It's look, she was the one exposing them for being stank. So I don't understand. That would be a turn off for me. But hey, maybe you get lonely in that house. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we know that they get lonely. We know that they be hooking up with people they would never hook up with in real life. So what happened last week?
In the chat, Cam has zero personality. Like he's
Absolutely
kind of
zero.
worse than KC. If you know KC from the challenge, like I, he's a waste of space for me. Like, what are you even doing here?
Not only let me tell you something. I totally misjudged Cam based on the intros. I put him
I
on my
did.
team. I was eager to.
Mhm.
Oh, here come my boo.
Busy is
Here
here.
he come.
Busy
Daddy's
in the house.
home.
Boo!
Hey,
Black by
Daddy's
popular
home.
demand.
Hey, busy boo.
What's up, y'all? Sorry, it's been a very crazy week for me. Y'all know I work
Yes.
in politics. I can't even begin to
Yes.
explain to y'all what the hell's been happening or not
Listen.
happening. At some points, we get through CRs. I'm trying to get reports out. It's too much.
Okay,
I totally
Cajun was
understand.
looking for you. So Cajun is glad that you're here.
I hear. What's up? That's my husband. That's my internet husband.
Yes. Yes, busy is still in mourning. Busy, do you have your sunglasses and your bonnet? Are you still in mourning?
I do. I was gonna come up here like that, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to keep it as professional as possible.
Morning.
Excuse
Yes.
me. Angela is my mother. She birthed
Oh,
me.
I was wondering who you're mourning over because I'm like, who? Okay.
How far we
So
got
let me
into the
say this.
review?
Can I say I just want to see the look on T Core's face when she see Angela get out that damn car? Baby.
You think she's gonna be excited?
No, I think she's gonna be mad as hell. Like
I
I thought I was gonna get a
think
break from her crazy ass for a minute.
they about
Telling
to
you.
be irritated.
This week has I think I'm actually excited about this review. And I'm sorry I'm late, you guys, but I think what is gonna be exciting about this review is that I want to know y'all thought process on how y'all play the game because this double E week was very frustrating for me. And I was thinking, am I playing Big Brother wrong? Am I thinking about the game wrong? Because the way that this game was played this week, I mean, shout out to Chelsea, I guess. But outside of that, who else in the house is trying to win?
No one.
So here's where I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with three things come to mind. The first thing I'm frustrated with is all this fucking crying. I just don't. I just cannot wrap my brain around all this damn crying. So that's my first frustration. My second frustration is yes, nobody is freaking playing the game. Nobody is thinking on an offensive mode. Everybody moves in defensive mode. And my third issue is I'm so tired of people not talking to each other. I'm so tired of people saying, "Oh, well, so and so told me, and so and so told me, and that's what I thought, and that's what I thought." And then you go and you ask the question after you've already made a move. You put somebody on the block, and then you go and say, "Oh, well, so and so told me that you said, and so and so told me that you were coming for me." Why wouldn't you have the conversation first? And then you can move accordingly. Now it's Big Brother and people are going to lie to your face, but at least have the conversation rather than you are always moving on the assumption that somebody wasn't going to do, did they say, did it happen? That has been my frustration this whole season. And it happened again last night. We'll get to that. Busy, you ain't really missed nothing because we still talking about Janky's
We
World.
just started.
Yeah, we really did just start. So Leia got it. So Leia is the we had to go back to last week because none of us were here last week. We all had to take a break last week, take a jump. So Leia was HOH, and Leia
Leah, really be Leah. Her name is Leah. Leah.
her name is Evicted. Now Leah was
Right.
HOH,
Juror
and
number
she had
3.
a choice. She had a choice to go left or go right. There really were two groups in the house that she could target. It was either
Right.
target Mackenzie, Chelsea, Cam, or target T Core, Rubina, and Kilolo.
So we
And
didn't
so
talk. So what would y'all have done?
How do you approach this? Because as a Black woman, I
Okay.
want Chelsea and Kim to be safe because I do root for everybody Black. But at some point, these house guests pivoted from their original strategy of getting the strongest players out of the house. Like, I think after Quinn, they said, okay, well, we'll just get the weaklings out. Like, you at the
right,
bottom, you
because
just
then next person should have been Mackenzie. The next
it should
so
have been
based on strategy,
it
it
should
would
have
have
been
been Mackenzie.
Chelsea.
Huh?
Right. It should have been Mackenzie. It should have been Chelsea. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I don't even understand why Angela and Chemo are the noms. They've been the noms for what, the past 3 weeks.
But
Yeah,
that's I feel like that. I feel like everybody's taking the easy way. Everybody's going for the easy lob. Everybody is, and I agree with Angela from that point of view. Like, why? Like, hello, everybody keeps going for the. I will say this: if I were, is it Leah?
yes,
Leah.
Leah.
Okay. If I were Leah, I would have had a conversation with Mackenzie and Angela because Angela, is your current strongest ally, and Mackenzie is who you were first rocking with at the beginning. I would have went to Mackenzie and I would have went to Angela, and I would have based my decision off. I would have said, Angela, I just told Mackenzie, look, I still want to work with you. I know you've built other relationships, but me and you came in together. It was me, you, and Matt at the beginning. And you are still the person that I'm rocking with. You are still the person that I want to try to play the long game with. You got Angela in your back pocket. You ain't even got to talk to her ass. You know who you have over there. But I would have went to Mackenzie. And based on what Mackenzie said is how I would have moved. Now, strategically, Mackenzie is the strongest person in the house at this point. But if that's who she wants to work with, then it wouldn't have been anything wrong with trying to work with her. Okay, you disagree with
What
that,
was
Cheeks? You
the
don't think Mackenzie?
reason? What was the reason that I'm sorry, and I've been crying randomly. I don't know what's going on with me. But what was the reason why? Because I feel like I'm getting emotional for no reason at all. I'm sorry, I'm going through the change, I guess. What
Did
was
you say you go through the change?
I've been crying randomly today. I was even talking to my mom. I was like, "Yeah, you're right." She's like, "What the hell is going on, girl? I don't know." But
Your mama should be used to that, though.
can someone remind me? Yeah, but I've gotten better at like holding in my emotions until there's a real reason. So now she's
Oh,
at to
okay.
a point like, what's this one for, girl? We just talk about chicken wings. And I'm like, I don't know. What was the reason that Leah decided not to put up the bigger target? I can't remember who influenced this.
Who did Leah put up? Leah got rid of T-Core, right?
She got
No,
rid of
she
Tico.
originally put up
So
Rubina and Kilolo.
yes.
Oh,
And
Leah
then
did the right thing. Like, no matter what, you had to break up that trio. So any one of the three.
No, and I love you so, Aurora. No. The people who are winning are the people who should leave. I am sorry. It makes no sense to target the trio who have been winning comps, are close together, or at least have the comp beasts at this point on their side over Rabina and Chemo. Rabina was just close to someone who had a big personality and was winning things, and she won one competition. She plugged one thing in her one competition in Ainsley World. Chemo, he was strategic enough in changing the House vote, but they don't have the majority. Girl, you sound dumb if you're going to take out T-Core, Chemo, and Rabina. Not you, sorry. But you saw it just doesn't make any sense when you have these three sitting over here comfy. And the continuation of this game is winning competitions. So you may not like these girls, and you may feel like they're so strong, they're so close together. They're a trio. Yeah, but girl, the game is based off of who can win the competition next week and who can win the competition after that. And those people
I'm gonna
keep
be
doing
honest.
it.
I think some of this is sexism because if
What?
Mackenzie, listen to what I'm saying. If Mackenzie were Cam, there would be an absolute bullseye on her forehead. If Cam were winning comps like Mackenzie's been winning comps, there would be no conversation about who needs to go. And the
Agreed.
fact that nobody is having that conversation about Mackenzie when they have the power to take a swipe at her. To me, I think that is just it, because this if that look at Tucker, look at Quinn. Mackenzie's winning just as much, if not more, than they were.
Yeah.
Convincingly.
Mm-hmm.
After that damn after the Hotep competition, like that should have been like, you gotta be kidding. I hate him so much.
What?
I hate him so much.
She said, for those who have just got in, she said after the Hotep competition.
I was about to rock with you, really be, but then I was like, wait, what?
She said after the Hotep competition, I'm thinking, Hotep? Who's the Hotep? Wait, are we going to religious? What? She said after the Hotep.
I can't stand you. Busy, I hate you so much.
I can't breathe. I cannot breathe. Oh my God, I need to ask what she said after the Hotep competition. Oh my God, you pledge your allegiance to God. Okay.
Angela, go ahead, boo. I'm sorry. Let him laugh. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm only here for double eviction. I don't know what happened. I do know with OTF, they pissed me off because it only went one round, and I know production was pissed off. They hid all them clues, and it only went one round.
Right? They set up that elaborate ass set for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know they was mad.
I know it was bad as hell.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So Leah, she puts up Rabina and Kimu Sabi, and Angela wins eviction. Wins the veto. Mm-hmm. So because Angela felt so bad about voting to evict Kimu Sabi 2 weeks in a row without and going against the house, she gives him the veto and saves him.
Who cares? What you feeling bad for?
I don't know either. So then, shut up, Cajun. So then she puts up T-Core because at this point she's scared. She knows that she doesn't have the numbers for the rest of the house. She knows she doesn't have the numbers to put up Mackenzie, Chelsea, or Cam. So then she just puts up T-Core.
That week of Big Brother, I was so uninterested. So
I think a lot of us were uninterested. It reminds me very much so of Joseph's eviction. But I think what bothers me is the lack of strategy.
Yes.
It really frustrates me. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what really got into her head. No, I do remember. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Where's Celine Dion?
I was saying the same thing. All coming back.
It was Quinn. So prior to Quinn leaving, he was very frustrated about Chemo, Rabina, and T-Core. Mm-hmm. And he kept pushing it onto Leah. He kept saying, why are we keeping them in the house? Why is this tree in the house? This is so stupid. He is the reason why she made all of these moves. Now remembering, because it didn't make sense to me as she was doing it, but the week prior, Quinn made it very known to Leah, who's ditzy and dumb, that we need to get these people out. Why are these people still here? This trio's here. He didn't focus on Chelsea, Kim, and Mackenzie. He focused on Rabina, Chemo, and T-Core. And he was like, these people need to go. These people need to go. So I feel like when Leah won, she was like, well, I know who needs to go because I've been hearing it from Quinn this whole time, who's a super fan. I'm going to go at my back. And this is why I'm going to stay on the path. It just didn't make any sense. It was dumb. It was stupid. When we get into this week, I do love the fact that she saw that she effed up. And I love when a player, when we get to see it on television, when they're like, oh my God, I did not do this right. And she had that oh my God moment that I just love to see from players when they're about to get evicted.
So T-Core leaves the house. And there's that. She's the second member of jury. We have the competition, the head of household competition, and Mackenzie wins.
Yeah.
HOH. Now it's her first HOH, but let's be clear, Mackenzie has been dominating the comps all season, but it is her first HOH, so I gotta, give her that. She puts up Angela
and chemo
and quinoa. And I don't
Very
understand, once again, why are we all playing safe? Why are you putting up Angela? Like, at this point.
Can I ask y'all a question? And I guess we're going to see this because I haven't watched the feeds today, so I don't know what's happening. I'm assuming they're doing the noms today. But if you're Mackenzie, who do you think are your allies?
Well, she thinks Cam for sure is her ally. And I think she has a final two with Chelsea. So Chelsea is her ally.
That's what she thinks.
That's what she thinks.
I don't think Chelsea's anybody's ally.
This is the problem with this season. Nobody knows how to play the game. So the only people that have these deals and stuff is Chelsea. And so she's telling people how to play the game. So,
which is crazy to me because Chemo came in with this story. My brother used to watch it. That's why I started watching it. And he is like very lackluster in trying to manipulate, change, or do anything. That knitting needle girl, T-Core, she was doing more moves than he was.
Chemo is just trying to be people's friend. I think
it doesn't like I'm so sorry. Shoot me later. This whole representation thing, girl, once it gets to jury, you represented the culture enough, girl. Right. You gotta go. I'm and I don't care about you sitting up here. I'm just trying to be representation for my girl, and you did it. You did such a great job. So great that you're gonna be in the jury. Okay. I am done with people trying to use that. I just can't. We've had lesbians win, we've had black people win, we've had white people win, we have other people of other backgrounds have won. Girl, let's play the game now. I'm getting annoyed. I'm just getting, and it's just frustrating. So Mackenzie, the way that she was operating this week was very frustrating to me because it's like, girl, you're listening to this girl who's not in your best interest. And I don't understand, what am I missing that's making us feel like, girl, this is not in your best interest, but she feels like it is in her best interest.
They don't
know move was good for her.
They don't know how to play the game. So they're kind of taking Chelsea's lead because they feel like, oh, well, she can get us to the end. But if Chelsea isn't in a final two chair, I don't know what these people gonna say.
To be perfectly honest, they're listening to Chelsea because she's the loudest voice in the room. And there's nothing wrong. And listen, I'm here. Listen, kudos to Chelsea. But let's be clear, sure. She's the only person that has a plan.
Right.
She's the only person that even has a plan.
Everybody else is just there.
Exactly. That's why I understand what you're saying about the T-Core thing, but that's why I didn't see them as a threat because they're all there. Other than making that one move that they made when they were able to flip the house, they don't do shit. They play in each other's hair. They don't do shit. They have no resume.
That's what I'm saying. If Chelsea isn't sitting in that chair, what does Mackenzie, not T-Core, Rubina, Cam, or Chemo have to say?
What are your big moves?
Right.
And I don't want to make this a race thing or a gender thing, but Mackenzie, you got out 2 white women. And it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense that you got out 2 white women on your head.
Y'all would have been mad if she would have got out the 2 black women though.
I would have, but that's because I'm black. Girl,
Right.
you got out the 2 white women. You got out the people who would never have. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody say. They were not coming after her.
No, they weren't.
They weren't.
At all. And girl, just sometimes looking at someone and be like, okay, I'm about to go to the bathroom. That's all it take. She got out the 2 white women's. It don't ain't no sense.
If you think about resumes right now, when it comes to resume right now, Mackenzie has the strongest resume. If you're sitting there, if you're only going to go by what they did, okay, who has the strongest resume?
Chelsea has the strongest resume.
Chelsea has the strongest resume next to me, next to Chemo, and then Mackenzie.
Chemo.
Yeah.
What is Chemo gonna say? I sat on the block.
What the hell has Chemo done?
Not only has he sat on the block, made it through, was able to change most people, which we haven't seen in a long time. He was able to actually change votes the day of, and people said that and acknowledged that. But also he flipped the house against stronger players that should have been go. They got out Cedric
one
because
time. He did it one time.
You got to go all the way back to week 2 for your resume.
Sure do, because what
right.
I'm counting every win. I'm counting every win that I got. I'm going all the way back to the beginning of the game. We were able to flip the house, then we had the majority, then we had the maneuver, and I sat on the block several times and still made it through, even though I was sitting on the block because of my trust and the social games that I play with others. Mackenzie just had to win stuff, but she didn't play. She just kind of got here. Chemo maneuvered. He flipped the house, got on the block, still stay safe. Because being a pawn, I'm sorry, it's not the best thing, but making it that many times through, if you get to the end, there's a strength there. How did you get here?
I disagree. I disagree about Chemo.
Your
honestly,
social game is good.
Well, anyway, so Mackenzie.
Wait, so what's your ranking? Then what's your ranking?
I just told you. To me, it's Mackenzie, and then I will put Chelsea.
Okay, and then who's after that?
Angela.
No, after the people who are here now.
The people who are left in the house now.
Yeah.
Mackenzie, Chelsea. Okay, so out of the people that are left, yeah, probably Kimu third. Out of the people that are left.
What you think,
I'm gonna go Chelsea, Mackenzie, Kimu.
What? So explain to me what is Mackenzie's win over Chemo?
Because people in the jury will respect her veto wins and HOH wins over Chemo's. I was a pawn and y'all didn't vote me out.
I survived it, right?
Because
the fact that you kept being put as a pawn tells people that you were expendable to begin with.
Right.
You weren't put up because you were a threat. You were put up because you were a pawn, and nobody cared if you actually went home or not.
I think that where I disagree, if Chemo can really pull this out, Mackenzie was a pawn. To be honest, she had deep fake HOHs. She made everybody else's decision. Chemo never was in a power position. Even though he was never in a power position, he flipped the house. He made decisions. And even when it was time to make hard decisions, he had the people on his side to vote with him. He had the influence to vote with him. Mackenzie, those people are in the jury house now. She played everybody else's game. And if Chemo can strategize around, girl, y'all two girls are sitting there because Mackenzie listened to somebody else. I did my game the way I wanted to play my game. And even when I was a pawn, I didn't get the veto used on me at all. And I still got here. And I never played anybody else's game. I played my own game. I went to the beat of my own drum. I had my own alliances. When we flipped the house, we made sure that they kept going. I think that his story is greater than Mackenzie's, because when it gets down to this jury aspect, it's two people who are like, girl, and what you got to say to me? And there's two people who are sitting in the jury who has to say, girl.
In the chat, this is going to be a friendship jury. It's going to be an
emotional. You think so?
Yeah.
This season has not been a friendship.
They don't know how to play the game, so they don't even know what strategy to play within the game. So how
I
do you
don't
know what
know.
strategy to vote for?
I don't know.
And I agree with the people in the chat.
Well,
All Chemo gonna do is sit up there and say everything to Core did and say we made the moves together. Because I didn't see Chemo coming up with any plans. I saw Core
no,
coming up with them.
He did it,
with
but when you're
Keyboard,
arguing to the house,
he
they
brought him
don't know
along for
that.
the ride.
They don't know that when you're communicating with the house and with the jury, they don't know that.
Quinn knows it. Core knows it.
So Corey's not gonna not take Chemo's
Right,
back.
because she gonna vote for him if he's sitting there.
Yeah, so he can say, I did all of this stuff. Now she may be upset about it, but the jury don't know that. I can't wait to see this jury.
I think it's gonna be very much friendship based.
Okay.
Time to start voting out people, friends, so you can have some votes on the jury. Because everybody's crying. I really didn't want you to go. So nobody is like, bitch, get out. Like crying. It's emotional. We're
The only
all
person that went out gangster was Quinn. Quinn was the only one that was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Everybody else been like,
no, I think he went outside.
Nah, he went out mad.
Quinn went out mad. Everybody else went out.
He might have chilled out by the time it's over. But no, he left mad. All right. Well, let's keep going.
Chelsea, because all these other people have all these friends on the jury, and all of Chelsea's friends went pre-jury.
That's what I think she's gonna. I was listening to something today, and I think it kind of got to me. Chelsea's jury management, horrible. I think she's trying to start cleaning it up now, like during a double when she's like, I love you guys, I love everybody. And it's like, but you've treated everybody nasty. You've been very mean, you've been very rude, you've been very open with your facial expressions. She showcases her emotions outwardly to Mackenzie and Cam in the house when she don't like the fact that they're cuddling. Her jury management, horrible. So I wonder if she's going to be able to take this home because people don't like her.
That's true. Now that I can agree with. So, somewhere in this week, Rubina went to Mackenzie and told Mackenzie that Leah was going to target her, that she regrets not putting her up last week, that Chelsea. So, of course, that turns into a whole game.
No, let's be clear. No, let's be clear, girl. And this is what I had a problem with. No one said anybody's name. She said she wished she would have done bigger targets. Like that's what Leah said. Leah said, I wish I would have done bigger targets. And if I would have played this right, I feel like I was so stupid I didn't play this right. I should have done bigger targets. Well, apparently Chelsea thinks her name is Targets. Because then she got mad. Because she said, oh, you calling me out? Oh, you saying my name? Why is she saying my name? Girl, she did. Leah said she wished she would have done bigger targets. I would just make sure that's clear. We don't know who they are.
She's the biggest target.
Yeah, but for you, so she took that on herself.
I would have took it on too.
But I didn't say that.
But my thing is, even if you didn't, okay, so if I'm Chelsea, even if I don't think it's directed at me, it's directed at my alliance. Because even if she's not talking about me, then she's talking about Mackenzie or Cam. Because she targeted the other side of the house and she's friends with Angela. So even if it wasn't me, it was Mackenzie or it was Cam. It still affects me.
We knew what you meant.
So she wasn't wrong for feeling like it was still a direct hit at her.
I didn't say. I'm just saying I didn't say your name.
You don't have to say a name for people to understand.
So this is where I got pissed off because this turned into a whole game of a really bad game of telephone, which ended with Mackenzie putting Leah up as a replacement nom, only for her to come back after she put her on the block and say, oh, I should have come and talked to you first. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. They all get on my nerves. If I'm just being honest, all of them get on my damn nerves. They just do.
I feel like Mackenzie didn't play this right.
She didn't. She
And I've been
absolutely didn't.
listening to a lot of people and they're blaming her age. I just feel like
No, I think she was listening to Chelsea. She listened to Chelsea. She let Chelsea get in her head.
strategy wise, it just I'm wondering how many people, it sounds like only Chelsea's doing it, is looking at this as chess. Like there's a timeline that has to go through. And what I know, I want to do what's best for Chelsea and help her because she's my number one. But I also, in the back of my mind, know she has this number two, which is Cam. How do then I beat that? And then what if she doesn't choose me? Am I making the best decisions to go forward with the numbers and the likability with the people? Because say what y'all want to say. If y'all feel like this is about to be the friendship jury, Leah cried the whole way out. And Angela, she likes to hold a gripe. Those
Oh
two
yeah.
people are going to vote emotionally. You've
Oh,
lost
Angela definitely
two
is.
votes. You have lost two votes already. So no matter what if you feel like, oh, I'm doing the best thing that's for the house and for Chelsea, you have peed off two emotional people. Because I'm telling you, if I'm in the house, I don't give a fuck about your game. Girl, I could commend you for the great game you played, but you pissed me off. And that's what I'm going off of because that's a part of this social experiment. It's not just like it's a social experiment. We're looking at your physical, we're looking at your social aspects, we're looking at your emotional aspects. These are all parts of the game. And my feelings about how you played me are play a part into how you react and should have played this game. I'm not voting for you, girl. And I don't care if you are going against Big D. Big D, you better go home with the money because you treated me wrong and I was on your side and you listened to somebody else. Stupid. So I'm wondering how she's thinking this through when she had that conversation with Lee and she's like, what you're talking about really be, oh, I should have talked to you. I should have communicated with you. I'm so sorry, this and that. Girl, yeah, but it's too late. And now you got the two most emotional people on the block, on your HOH. This is a bloodbath. This is not getting blood in here. This is the bloodbath. We got the two most emotional. I don't know how many of y'all watch the feeds, but sometimes it'll just be Angela and Leah in the room. They'll look at each other and they'll just start crying. She's like, I love you. And she's like, I love you too. I'm gonna miss you so much. Girl, you got the two most emotional people on the, you don't think that they're gonna vote emotionally to you?
Chemo and Rubina gonna be emotional too.
Yeah. And all they got to do is have somebody hit at those emotions, tick at those emotions. Oh,
And
that's
that's
all
gonna
you
be
need.
Quinn. Quinn is gonna be the jury ringleader.
You think so? Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Quinn and Angela. Yes.
Ooh.
I don't know about the Angela part, but definitely Quinn. Quinn is definitely going. Yeah, Quinn is definitely
Angela's
going.
emotionally manipulative. I think she can do wait, especially with Quinn's help. I actually don't know. I think I believe it.
I think emotional manipulation is different than game manipulation. I agree that Angela was manipulative in the game, but I think it'll be different with the jury. I don't think it'll be as easy for her to do all of that with the jury. That's just I don't know. I could be wrong, but
I think her thing is, which is where I think she may gain points. I'm now agreeing with Kiss My Cheeks. I think Quinn is gonna be number one. If we don't get another person in, but what Angela has, and she has always done this, is that we shouldn't be here. We're freaking rock stars. We're freaking great. She can manipulate these people into believing, you know what? I did do a good job. And she did play me and kicking me out. So has every one of these things been a blindside so far? Quinn's was a blindside.
Yes. Yes.
And then right after that was
Tucker.
T-Core, which came out really sad. And then we got Leah, who's all of these are back doors.
baby, the only crying that got to me this
Majority of them
season
are
was when T-Core broke down when she got put on the block. That's the only cry that got me this season. That is
So wait, everybody's a back door? Wait, Quinn's
Majority
not a
of
back door, right? Quinn is a back door.
Hey, Mims. Mims sent you a message, Busy. He said, I never realized it until now, but Busy sound like Jennifer Williams' new husband. Are they related? Menthol and malt liquor voice for sure.
You should know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying to you, man. You should know. I was talking about you today. I need to call you, which I'm not going to. But I need to call you because I was talking about you today. For those who don't know, Mims brought me to a place where we got manis and petties and cocktails, and he stole those people's things because he didn't want to pay them. So have him super chat that. Super chat how you stole those people's money.
Mims did what?
Not all of it's true. A lot of it is embellished, but that's how most of it is embellished. Most of it is embellished. But he did steal. But he did steal. And you know what you stole, Mims? Because I was like, "Are you gonna pay for that?" He said,
"You know what? Mims about to fuck you up." But anyway,
he's not going to, but he won't deny it. Y'all watch that. But that being said, I feel like
he started laughing
because he can't deny it. He brought me the most amazing. I love red velvet. So he brought me some red velvet cupcakes and everything. He gave me a great time for my birthday, but he stole those people's services. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. I will say though that so Quinn technically a backdoor, right?
Well, I agree with what Fight for Call said. Nobody's a backdoor. They all had an opportunity to win. They had AI Arena and they had Vivo.
I don't want to say backdoor. I'm going to say blindside. Like
so Quinn was a blindside. T-Core was a.
I don't think T-Core was really a blindside. It was just sad to see her go.
So what do you call it?
I think she knew she was going.
So
the minute she got
remember they was trying to get her hair together. It was like you can't go on See Julie with your hair looking like this.
Yeah, that's why she cried like that, because baby, she knew the minute they called her name, she knew that was a wrap.
So then Leah was so Quinn blindside. So I'm just going through the jury. Quinn is a blindside.
Mm-hmm.
T-Core, we're not calling it a backdoor.
T-Core was backdoored, but she wasn't blindsided.
Leah is
that was a backdoor blindside. I don't think she saw that coming from Mackenzie.
And then Angela, she left out the front door.
That she did see that coming.
Angela knew it was her time.
Yeah, I think we all did. It was so sad.
I wasn't sad, but
it wasn't sad at all. I wasn't sad.
I'm just thinking about the jury management, how we've managed these people as they've left. Quinn's bitter.
Yes.
T-Core, I don't know what T-Core's temperament is.
She's probably bitter at Leah, but that's it.
But now Leah's coming.
Leah in the jury house, so T-Core probably won't be bitter.
Yeah,
once they start to put together.
There's a level of vindication that's involved when the person that sent you home is the very next person that comes into the house. Like, yeah.
I wanted that so bad this week. I wanted that so bad. I didn't. The way that the double E ended, I hated it.
Once I saw that Chelsea won, can we talk about that? The rule of not going over, because Angela was almost HOH, but she was
over. The closest to it.
It was the closest. Like Chelsea was 10,000 away, but Angela only went over by like 4,000.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same rule they use in Jeopardy. I mean, you can get as close as you want, but if you're $1 over, or not Jeopardy, what's that? Price is Right.
Price is Right. Yeah.
Price is Right. My bad. If you're one over, that's it. Oh well, you could be the closest to it, but if you went over, so I mean, I guess that's the rule they use. I don't know. But can y'all imagine what that double eviction would have looked like if Angela had been HOH?
It would have been more exciting. It would have been more exciting. I would have been.
Who do you think Angela would put up? Who does Angela put up, y'all? If
She's
Angela wins that HOH, who does she put up?
No, Mackenzie and Chelsea are hitting the block. Mackenzie and Chelsea are hitting the block.
For sure, for sure.
That would have been great.
This week,
just for the excitement of the game, that would have been great.
This week about to be boring.
This week is boring, especially if Mackenzie goes after Rubina and Chemo. It's like,
can we speed to the end so I can talk about that?
Fast forward me to finale night.
So wait a minute, Mackenzie's HOH again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert.
Oh shoot. I'm sorry, y'all. Spoiler. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Well, we done said it now. Shit. Sorry, y'all. Spoiler alert.
So the people who leave on a double E are Leah, and then right after Leah goes, it was Angela. Now Angela did have she was very close. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. The lady was very close to getting to the end. It just didn't work in her favor. I'm gonna showcase. I'm so upset. I'm very mad right now. I am very angry right now. All right. I'm about to show you. So you want to tell them the spoilers? Or spoilers.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna give everybody. We get ready to talk about spoilers, so I kind of accidentally let it out. So if you don't want to hear any more of the spoilers, you have 10 seconds to leave. Busy's going to sing to us for 10 seconds while y'all leave.
Matt.
Oh my God. All right, that's enough. If y'all ain't left, I don't know what to tell y'all. Is this what you want me to put up on the screen?
Yes. What y'all want us to do? What y'all want us to do with this? What y'all want us to do with this?
Let's see.
Mackenzie is dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. Girl, you and I know that you trying to play phase and you trying to play one to each side. Girl, you should have said Cam Rabina. Even you want to put the most lazy on each side. This is not it. You are done. You don't make it to the end. I'm sorry. And am I getting this wrong? Y'all tell me seriously. Y'all feel like Chelsea would pick Mackenzie over Cam?
Absolutely not. Would anybody? Cam, who is the furniture of the season?
There's no way that I voluntarily put Mackenzie next to me at all.
No, ever. Mackenzie gonna have to win out because I can see her going home next week easy.
Oh, for sure. And it will be Chelsea's nail. And I only believe that because I realize she's not doing good jury management. I feel like Chelsea would be the one to be like, you got to go, Mackenzie, because she's not doing good jury management. She's trying to get to the top. And I think she's going to shoot herself in the foot. It was Dan versus Ian. I think that she lose this one. You had all the great moves, mama, but you did not treat people well.
Chelsea only loses to Mackenzie, though. I don't see her losing to anybody else.
Oh, to anybody else? Yeah, definitely not.
No, yeah, she don't lose to nobody else.
She gonna have to get her out.
So what's the play here? What is the play here? Really be what's the play?
There's no play. I mean, what do you want? If she already put up Rubina and Quinoa, I don't know.
At this point, if you're not gonna gun for Chelsea, it don't matter. You can stick with Chemo and Rubina. If Chelsea your number one, it don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
I'm here with Zuderman. Chelsea needs to win the veto. If anybody needs to win the veto, it's Chelsea. I would give so many props to Mackenzie if she wins this veto, like she's been proven to do, and put Chelsea up. That's her game-winning move.
No, what's going to be game-winning? Because you rocking with Chemo right here in second. If Chemo can get in Mackenzie's ear and get Chelsea Mackenzie to use a veto on Chelsea, that could be Chemo's game-winning move. Because
But
somebody
we
gonna have to convince Mackenzie, because Mackenzie and Chelsea have a final too. Somebody's gonna have to get in Mackenzie's ear and convince her. It has to be Chemo or Rubina. Can they do it?
no.
I don't know. It could be Cam's game winning move because she would listen to Cam if Cam said it.
Does Cam even know where he is?
He never see he don't.
Barely. Barely, girl. He think he's still out there in Bowie.
Right. Does Cam even know he's playing this game? Like, I am so disappointed in him. Listen, when we get to the what we got wrong, baby, my team was decent. My two biggest mistakes on my fantasy team was Cam and Kenny. But the rest of my team was decent. But Cam and Kenny, my duds. Those were my duds.
They couldn't get more than 12 points, even when T-Core was HOH. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, you're right. Because I picked up T-Core when I dropped, I think either Kenny or Brooklyn, I picked up T-Core. I should have picked up Chelsea. If I had picked up Chelsea, I must admit I was being biased. The Kansas Owen of it all biased me. I was like, I just can't. But I should have put my Candace Owen bias aside and picked her up.
Montrez is on to something. Cam has never been HOH or on the block, and I don't think he's won a veto either. I don't think Cam has done anything.
He won that one veto, the one where he saved himself against Tucker.
He won a veto. He was
one fucking veto.
Yeah. He hasn't done anything else. I really think that they are bringing, I think either Chelsea's thought process, I guess only hers, is let's bring the laggies. And I feel like she feels as if Chemo, Rubina, Cam, because I feel like she's ready to cut Mackenzie at any point. I feel like she's ready to cut her. But I feel like she feels like, I could be all of these other girls. I think the only person who needs to start practicing their speech is Chemo, because Rubina and Cam, they don't have a chance. Chemo has a chance. It's about how he hits the heartstrings. Now, remember, he was able to change Mackenzie's heart when it was time to evict him. All he needs to do is put that speech together the right way. And then look at the jury. Who would vote for Chemo? T-Core, 1. Rubina, 1. Mackenzie, if he can get her again, like he did before, 1. Angela says she loves him. She saved him and got his put the veto around her neck.
That is true. You put it like
you
that.
win. He wins. He
Quinn will go for him.
He beats her.
Yeah.
It's about it really is about who you're going to take. Like right now, this jury, if we think about this jury right now, let's say Mackenzie and Chelsea's at the end. Let's just look only at the jurors, the 4 jurors. Who does Quinn vote for?
Out of everybody left?
Oh, Chelsea and Mackenzie.
Oh, he's voting for Chelsea.
Okay. Who do you think T-Core's voting for?
Chelsea.
Leah.
Probably Mackenzie.
And then Angela.
I don't know. Angela, a toss-up.
Yeah, because it depends on what side of the bed she woke up on, child. We don't know what the hell she's going to do. We don't know what the hell her ass is going to do.
How many more weeks we got left?
3.
Lord.
3.
They need to do like Survivor and just wrap that final 5 up in one good 3-hour episode.
No, I like it this way. I do like when it comes down to, so I'm not going to say I pay attention to the feeds as much as I should during this time, but I do like when they get this downtime to like reflect. What did I do? How did I do it? Because these are when the speeches you could tell who practiced and then who didn't practice, who knows what they're talking about, who doesn't know what they're talking about. They need to bring together whatever their speeches is. As much as I hate this man, Josh against Paul.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, girl, as much as this girl gave y'all bracelets and all of this stuff, I was enemy number 1. And I had to be out and loud and proud, and I had to get all it. And I made these moves. and I made these. Like it gives them
Josh,
times to do this stuff. And as much as I hated that, because I don't feel like Josh deserved to win, he did something to evoke some type of spirit with the people in the jury.
they hated Paul. That was it.
And I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
just hated
Chelsea
Paul
is.
more.
I feel like Chelsea is becoming that. Once someone said it, I was like, oh my god, I don't think Chelsea is doing good jury management.
No, Paul was bullying and isolating people. Chelsea is not equal to Paul. No.
Has Chelsea? I guess I need to go back to each message. How has Chelsea told the people that they were leaving?
I don't know. Don't you have to go somewhere now and look at them?
Well,
Yeah, most of them you
they
have
do
to
the
go
full
to the
interview
Instagram.
on Instagram.
Oh, and I barely watched the episode, so I know I ain't looked at Instagram.
And it doesn't feel like Chelsea is going to these people being like, I'm so sorry, I really loved you. I was really trying myself. I feel like more people are doing some of the hard labor work. To be honest, I feel like a lot of the people on this cast are not even doing great jury management. But Chelsea definitely isn't.
But she thinks she is, and that's the sad part. Like she really thinks she's doing it. Because that's all she kept saying this week was jury management, and I got to manage the jury. And I'm like, girl, do you not realize you're doing the exact opposite of what you think you're doing?
No, I think she's trying to do it now. So her thing was, and I noticed this during a double E. I love you guys. I don't know what to do. I love every single one of you. And I was thinking, I ain't never heard Chelsea talk like this ever. She was like, I love you guys. I'm letting you guys know I love you. I'm so sorry I gotta put you on the block. I'm so sorry I gotta put you on the block. You know I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys. And then when we came back from the veto competition and Chemo took himself off, and I love you guys so much. I love each and every single one of you. You know where my heart is. I'm so sorry, Rabina. But you know what my plan is. Why I love my heart. And I was thinking, Chelsea, this not you. I think she's starting to realize I kind of maybe effed up with the first 4 people. And she has to try to pull that in.
We will see.
So basically, unless Robina and unless Robina or Chemo, unless one of them wins the veto, basically one of them is going home this week. And unless the one that doesn't go home, unless they win HOH next week, they're going home, and it's going to be the final 3. It's going to be Chelsea, Cam, and Mackenzie.
Mm-hmm. That's why we can go ahead and fast forward through this.
I know, because I want this week. Say she does take out Rabina and Kima. I really want one of them to win, and then they take
I
out
definitely
Chelsea.
want them to win. Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
They're gonna be mad at Mackenzie. Like if say Rubina wins HOH next week, she's gonna be mad at Mackenzie. She's gonna take out Mackenzie.
If one of them leaves, I just want them, which is what I'm looking for. I want them to win HOH. I'm sorry. I want the game interesting because y'all hoes put me through hell. And whoever it is, Chemo or Rabina, I want them to win. And I want them to say, y'all choose.
No, at Final Four, it's HOH or veto. It's all about who wins that veto at Final Four. They pick who go home.
My thing is, though, but if I'm HOH, I'm already going. So I want Rabina or Chemo to win whatever that next HOH
and make the 3 pick amongst themselves.
Who do you love? I want to vote with you. I want that.
Look, Chelsea, I'm here for Team Chelsea. I think Chelsea is who I want to win this season.
Same, she deserves
to win at the Final Four because
if
I want to see her
at this point, I want to see her win. Yeah,
she's probably going home because everybody. If it's only one person that votes and you're not, Chelsea is probably going home next week if she don't win that final.
I hope so. I pray for it. I like Chelsea. I think she deserves to win. I'm rooting for Chemo because he done made it through all of this time period. He done flipped. I feel like his underdog story is right.
I think you're really giving Chemo way too much.
A little bit too much.
I see that from y'all. And you know, I smelled haters when I came onto the podcast. I smelled haters when I logged in.
No, I can honestly say if Chelsea goes home at 4, I really don't care. I probably won't even watch because I really don't care amongst anyone else who is in that final 3. I really won't. Like if Chelsea isn't in the final 3, I'm very uninterested.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. I know you
Well,
gotta
we
go
will
through your
see you
draft. I'm
guys.
gonna get out of here.
Oh yeah, we do got to go through the draft. Let me share it real quick. Really be.
All
Oh,
right, go
before
ahead.
we
Thank you,
go,
Busy.
Busy. No, let me ask Busy something real quick.
What's up?
You know, Dr. Will is leaving as the jury roundtable leader. Who is your pick to come in next, or have they announced and I haven't heard?
They haven't announced. I have a bias, and I want Tiffany to.
We on the same page.
Yeah, I want Tiffany to lead it, and I'm a part of the conversation, so I can't say too much. But I want Tiffany to do it. I fear that
They're
it
gonna
might,
want a winner.
it might be somebody. Yeah, I think it might be by somebody else. But I want Tiffany to do it.
I
That's my
agree with
mom.
you.
That's my bestie.
Me and Tiffany have the same birthday, so I agree 100%.
Have you ever come to one of like the finale parties and stuff?
I wish I could. Big Brother is always during year-end close, so I can't take off work. But I wish I could.
You should. And I mean, I already invited really beat and stuff, and she did not come. So we're
I
done with
did. I
that.
just thought about that. I said he gonna stop inviting me because he invites me to stuff and I don't come. Is there an end of the year party in DC this year?
Not in so we're going to LA.
Oh well, you know I can't go to LA. Well, first of all, you didn't invite me to go to LA.
No,
So
no, I literally just told her that I'm not inviting you because you don't come to the stuff that I invited you to.
But
Right.
you didn't invite me. I might
Not
have. You
this
don't
one.
know. I might
I've already stopped.
Well, don't stop inviting me. 1 year.
I got you. We're figuring this out. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching. I made broccoli cheddar soup, so we're about to do that and watch the Braxtons. I love
All right. Well,
y'all.
tell brother-in-law I said what's up,
We'll
and
do.
invite me next year, Busy, and give me enough time to get a flight and take off work and all that stuff.
The dates of the finale and those things don't change.
What did I just say to you?
I will keep inviting you. See you later.
We can pull it together next year, really, B. We gonna pull it together.
Right, we're gonna go together next year, daggone it.
I'll
Bye,
see y'all
Busy.
later.
All right. You
All right,
got
let
the
me bring it,
fantasy, baby.
yeah, I'm about to put it up now.
I just want to say real quick. Everybody who had Angela on a team is going down. Because you see, I done moved up to third place. I done moved up to third. I'm coming for you.
Moved up. Yep. Well, I only have 3 people on my team that's still actively playing, so I know, and I done moved all the way down to 21. So yeah, it's a wrap for me, I think. It's a wrap.
Because I only have 3 players as well, but I have
Rubina, Chemo. Well, no, actually, I have 4. I have Rubina, Chemo. Do I have Chemo? Rubina, Mackenzie, Cam, and I think Chemo.
Mackenzie, Rubina, Cam. That's it. No Chemo.
Oh, I don't have Chemo. Okay.
Mackenzie is HOH this week, so I'm sure she'll get you some points.
Yeah.
I'm coming for y'all. That's all I can say. I still got Chelsea and Mackenzie, and it seemed like they're gonna comp it out. I hope so. If I win this whole thing, it's bragging rights for a whole year. I can't wait because I love to brag. So shout out to Stormy. Stormy plays all the fantasy leagues with me. See, she got Chemo, Chelsea, and Mackenzie. We kind of got some of the same people. But we're going to see. It's getting close, y'all. Me and Really B, I'm going to scroll down so y'all can see where y'all at. Me and Really B are going to tally up all of the and let everybody know how much we're going to do. We just never got around to tallying it all up. But we having a good, this is so much fun. I'm definitely going to do this again next year.
It is fun. It is.
I Am the Joneses. I Am the Joneses has been in first place all season.
Whole time.
And now
So
she
we need
dropped.
to, yeah.
So anything could happen. And then the winner gets a huge surge of points. So if you get somebody on your team that wins, we don't know what could happen.
Right. Well, we'll see, child. We'll see.
We'll
All right,
see.
y'all. Well, Kiss My Cheeks has set up the redirect. So if you want to head over to her channel to talk about it's the challenge, right?
I'm about to talk about Survivor.
Survivor. Okay. So if you want to hang on for Survivor, you don't really need to do anything. The chat is going to automatically move over to Survivor to Kiss My Cheeks Survivor. If you are on the Twitterverse following, you guys know, just go over to Kiss My Cheeks channel, which is where you probably already are watching her. And with that being said, you guys, we will see y'all next week. We are almost there. We got 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Really, B, they said you watched The Circle.